this is H.C. Bailey, and welcome back to Let's Play Lufia 2, Rise of the Sinistrals. Let's go rescue, guys. Is that it? Were we rescuing his sister or his girlfriend? I forget. But anyway, here we got a new enemy, Billy Jellies. I think they're indigenous to this area. I don't think you can run into them anywhere else. I don't think they have an elemental weakness. No, they don't. But anyway, yeah, they're just like any other jelly. You just Foomy punch them to death. Man, I wish I could keep Foomy punch for the entire game, just to say that. I like saying that. But yeah, I'm afraid he's non-elemental, so he's not that great. Well, technically there is no such thing as non-elemental in this game. If you look up in the capsule log here, he's actually neutral elemental, which is an element. It's not an absence of element. It's an element unto itself. And we'll go over that when it's more important later. But anyway, here we got another new enemy, Newt. So let's use fire on them because Newts are weak to fire. Simple enough there. I hope I can get a grilled Newt from them since I did set them on fire. Did you grill them? No, we didn't grill them, I'm afraid. Oh well. But anyway, this door will take us to the other side of the tower. But we need to get past that barrier there. We can't do that right now. So instead, let's go over here and find a way to get rid of that barrier. Now for this part, it's a little tricky. You got 4 switches here. You gotta get the blocks on all 4 switches. But, you know, I can't push another block onto that one, like one of these ones, because if I did that, well, I wouldn't be able to get to the door then. Whatever shall we do? Oh, for a second there, I thought they surprised me. But anyway, here we got a new enemy, Scorpions. Let's see, let's use Droplet on them because, oddly enough, even though they're scorpions, they are weak to water. And the reason why I have the Pearl Brace on Tia there is to boost her intelligence just high enough so that way she can one-shot 2 of those guys. Uh-oh, he's poisoned. We're screwed. Well, let's finish this one off. I just find it odd that scorpions would be weak to water for some reason. Maybe I'm thinking of something else. Well, anyway, what you want to do, grab this pot, go up here. Ha! There we go. Now we can make it up here. I just love being able to select or pinpoint with pinpoint accuracy what precise enemies I want to kill with the spells. So yeah, it's a very nice touch to the combat mechanics of this game. Now this room's a little tricky. I'll show this battle because you gotta kill this goblin. I don't know if you saw in the battle transition there. Actually, you know what? Have everyone go at it after a goblin. But yeah, there's a switch under that goblin, so you have to win this battle in order to move on to the next room. And whenever you run into a group of enemies that have no elemental weakness, you use Foomy punch on them. Yeah, got him! Alright. It's almost as good as Frocobo power. So you should be able to finish off the goblin there. These are different goblins from the ones that we met up with earlier, like in the, I think there was one at the Lake Cave, and there was one from the Regal Goblin boss fight there. Those are different goblins, even though they share the same name. It was something that they did back then. I guess they didn't have a problem giving 2 enemies, or 2 different enemies, the same name for whatever reason. I don't know why. Maybe to save on memory or something? I don't know. A long knife. Not that I'm going to use it, but there we go. But anyway, now we can hit that switch. It opened up the door there. Just trust me on that. By the way, just so you know, scorpions are also considered hard elemental, so Tia's mace works pretty effectively on there. Now this room, there's really not much to it. Just push the pillar to the left there, it opens up this wall, and, well, it does something else too. Let's see, first things first, we got another new enemy, Needle Lizards. They are also weak to fire, just like everyone else, just like their cousins there. If you wanted to just kill 2 of them, you could probably kill just 2 Needle Lizards with 1 spark spell. And use Foomy punch! Yeah! I just get such a kick out of that. Oh yeah, I was saying earlier, if you're running into a group with a large group of enemies with no elemental weakness, and you want to just hit them all at once, just to soften them up a little bit, just use a spark spell because it's cost the least. Technically, spells like Flash or Droplet are a little stronger, but still. But anyway, when you push that pillar to the left, it opened up the left wall back there, and this one here. So that way we could go on to the next floor. Sorry about that, I just felt like waving my sword in front of them to show them how big it is. Now, sometimes you can run into another enemy called an imp. They're weak to lightning, just so you know. If you ever get that. But anyway, here's another new enemy, skeletons. They're a little stronger than the one we met up with back at the lake cave there. Obviously, they're weak to fire, so use that on them. You run into a group of 4 of them, just hit them all with it. Why not? But anyway, let's see. We could take the left door, but I'll just tell you right now, there's a locked door that way, so we gotta go this way first. What the? Well, first let's deal with these guys. Big crabs. Let's make them into deceased crabs with fire! Because that's what they're weak to, right? Yeah, they're weak to fire. I was thinking of a cousin of theirs, but yeah, so just use that and Foomy punch on them. Yeah! They are also considered hard elemental, so Tia's mace would work pretty well on them. How am I supposed to get to that switch there to open that door? Well, might as well... Oh, there we go. Anyway, just walk around here, and yeah, just walk around from the front, and those blocks won't appear around it. Yeah, this is some fortress they got around here. It's a massive security system. But anyway, what you want to do here, yeah, you gotta hit that switch there, too. That's another reason why you gotta take this path first. Remember that switch for later, because we're gonna have to make a second trip through this area. And fight more new enemies, small crabs and big crabs. So they're all weak to fire. So for some reason, crabs are weak to fire, but scorpions are weak to water. I don't know how that works. I'm not a biologist. That wasn't my strong subject. Someone was asking me, H.C. Bailey, a lot of things aren't your strong subject. What is? Well, I was more into the chemistry and physics. Those are my strong subjects. By the way, just to heal up, only use Maxim Strong spell. You'll never run out of MP. Oh, this part. Yeah, this one's a little tricky, but nothing we can't handle. So first, push that over there. It reveals those. So you see those marks on the left and the right there? So what you want to do is just set all these pots on the corresponding marks over here. And if you do that, ha! It opens up the door to the next room. Okay, took care of those guys. So anyway, what's that? Oh, let's find out. Let's place a bomb on there. Why not? It reveals a secret passage. Yeah, I'm starting to get a little light on MP with Tia, but so far so good. Come on, get over here. Walk into my sword like Soul Blazer. Anyway, here we've got another new enemy, imps. Man, lots of new enemies today. Imps are weak to lightning, so you want to use flash on them. Yeah, someone was asking me, H.C. Bailey, how do you know which spells do which elements? Well, you just press the X button, and you get a description of the spell. You know, that's one thing that's really nice about the Lufia games. You know, because when you look at, like, Final Fantasy or Dragon Quest, you know, the 2 really big RPG series back in the day, and, you know, half the time they won't tell you what the spell does in the game. You know, you have to look it up in a manual or, well, even back then we didn't have FAQs, you know? All we had was Foomy punch! But yeah, I mean, this is like before, well, I suppose Lufia 2 was right around when I got my first home internet access, but, you know, we didn't have game facts back then or anything like that, you know? You just kind of had to figure stuff out on your own and buy strategy guides. Yeah, and we had to figure out all these puzzles and everything like that on our own. So yeah, you needed help, you know. Well, maybe the Nintendo game counselors, I don't know. Now let's see what we can do in this room. Well, okay, I'll check that out, see what that means. Well, let's go solve the puzzle here. So what you gotta do, you gotta make the sound that they're asking for, so. Or maybe not. Oh. That's weird. I didn't exactly make the correct sound, but you swing your sword there with the B button. shoot an arrow into this one. And sorry if you couldn't hear that, that was a bomb. So blow up a bomb there. Ha! And for solving that puzzle and defeating these guys, we get the Sky Key, which we need to rescue Hilda. Or we are rescuing Hilda, right? Or is it his sister or girlfriend? I don't even know who I'm rescuing anymore. I'm just happy we're solving puzzles and killing monsters. Can we rescue whoever we were sent here to rescue? Find out next time on Let's Play Lufia 2 Rise of the Sinistros. This is H.C. Bailey, signing off. Have a good day.